I'm Alexander Surya, Jayanty on the right hand. Penguin duck birthmark. I'm born June 5th, 1984. I'm from Houston, Texas. I live at 415 Straight Lane, 77024 Houston, Texas. Uh, Long black hair and a man bun, eyebrow ring, black mustache, black lower lip hair, black chin beard. If you don't see such, you're not looking at authentic. You're not looking at authentic screen recordings or screen monitoring or whatever the hell these people do to see my computer illegally or eye outputs, what have you. It's 11:30 a.m. August 31st, 2023. So one, I'm pondering this. I'm not sure if it's true, but like I've been talking about this horrifying stupidity that not only it angers you and infuriates you. It's scary that people could be this stupid. It's almost as if some of these guys are using their stupidity and this horrifying stupidity to try to make people fearful, to intimidate. It's almost like they're trying to intimidate people with more than criminal negligence, as if they're trying to intimidate and coerce a civilian population with stupidity by instilling fear in them that there is more than criminal negligence and stupidity spreading throughout professional spheres in America. And they're using that fear and that stupidity to intimidate and coerce civilian populations, at least to intimidate. That may be considered terrorism, this horrifying stupidity, this act of horrifying stupidity being used to intimidate civilian populations. That may be considered terrorism. That's something to ponder. Two, another weird thing that I was noticing is you should pay attention to some of these guys' responses and analyze, are these normal responses? Are these normal responses to when people basically approach you about things that threaten humanity? Technology that a lot of people haven't heard of or aren't aware of that exists, that threatens humanity, endangers human life and the globe. Ask them, analyze these people's responses when you bring information about such to law enforcement and other people. Analyze, is it a normal response? Some guys flip out and start saying, "You got proof? You got proof?" I'll hear this guy via telepathy sometimes saying, "You got proof?" and gets real defensive. It's not a normal response if this guy's a law enforcement agent. I don't know who he is, but it's not a normal response when someone brings information to you about something that endangers humanity. They don't ask questions. They don't ask, what is it? How does it work? I've never heard of that. That's weird. I can look into it. Let me talk to some experts and specialists and look in and get to the bottom of it. Why is it a threat to humanity? What are they using it for? Are they using it for X, Y, and Z? What is this technology? Explain it more further so I can understand it. A lot of them just respond with, "You got proof? You got proof?" and get all defensive. Or some of them try to say you're psychotic and try to throw you in a psych ward. Very odd response. More than odd response to a being sharing their concerns with law enforcement or authority figures about technology that endangers the globe, such as implantation and synthetic telepathy, since it can be used to harvest information, passwords, banking information, all sorts of information used for large-scale hand-tying espionage, economic espionage, etc. So analyze if you ever brought this technology to people's attention. See who responds in a defensive manner or, they're psychotic manner or this and that, and doesn't even entertain it, doesn't even ponder it, doesn't even ask experts. Because that's a weird response when someone describes something that actually threatens humanity, especially if they make sense and they are speaking from experience. Because this technology you should be concerned of. It's a very dangerous technology. I'm a victim of it. And if it's in the wrong hands, it could be used for evil and it could endanger the globe. So you should analyze some of these guys and see if they respond with psych words when someone brings it up or responds with, "You got proof," those guys, and analyze it and then wonder why they get so defensive. Because they should, if they're, people who protect mankind and defenders of America, defenders of the globe, they shouldn't be responding in that fashion. They should have genuine concern and be like, "Jesus, I've never heard of this. This sounds like a threat. Let me look into it. Let me get to the bottom of this." Not, oh, he's psychotic, or oh, you got proof, and just start trying to kill people and flipping out and throwing people in psych wards. So someone should analyze this behavior, because those sorts of responses, red flags to me, and very odd responses to people bringing law enforcement and other people's attention to things that endanger and threaten humanity. Very odd responses. Analyze them. You're a smart guy, or some of you are smart people, hopefully. So use analysis and let analysis, guide you. I mean, think about that. Ask yourself, is that a normal response when someone brings up experimental technology that threatens humanity? And they even describe it as experimental technology you can't find on Google. It's a type of experimental technology that guys who investigate terrorism may find in an underground weapons manufacturing lab. You should be concerned about these things, not angry about them, not defensive about them, and not immediately jump to saying, oh, these guys are psychotic. I've never heard of such a thing. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of technology even CIA guys have never heard of. There's probably technology that even the president and his cabinet and his officials and affiliates haven't heard of. There's all sorts of technology out there, and there's also all sorts of illegal stuff going on in the world around us. We're aware of this. So there could be all sorts of illegal weapons manufacturing facilities floating around the globe. There could be all sorts of illegal activities going on and technology being made illegally under the radar of governments. And they should be aware of that. And I'm pretty sure they are. So they should be concerned when someone brings something like that up. People shouldn't respond with being defensive or saying someone's immediately psychotic. So analyze who does that. Key point. Praise Jesus.